I think as human beings, everybody has a natural gift and a natural passion, but then you go outside and you get influenced and you feel pressure from what's going on outside. And so, I read one time, like, would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world?
Body to beat global.
Y'all didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Blessings, work for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings, blessings.
The road I took, it wasn't easy. A couple potholes, I prayed the Lord keep me. It's not a secret, I live off all the teaching. It's proof that the Lord will never leave. I truly believe it. Some people talk, but they don't have faith. Them non-believers, they just living off of God's grace. In them dark days, make a coward wanna part ways. But they don't do what God say, they choose the hard way. But then they wonder why I'm so blessed. But they was satisfied when a nigga showed stress. Nevertheless, I hold a lot of weight up on my chest. I'm kinda glad that they left, cause they might make a mess. Some of these people really something else, cause they just want the benefits, they don't wanna help. So send them on their way, send them to the left. I'ma tell a nigga step, cause it's nothing player.
Y'all didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Blessings, work for more than we'll ever need now. We got blessings, blessings.
that you lost this year. My OG, the boss of the field. Pain still ain't stopped. Tried to sneak me from the real. You don't know how that feel, for real. But that's how it is. You see in life, it ain't no side biz. We gotta duck the fucking vibe. Second chance for you to try again. My Satan's on his job, that's a higher man. Ain't nobody higher than, but depend on the man. That's a messiah, man. See, they don't understand, it's a bigger plan. Niggas be tripping, they be playing. He gon' come back again, gon' walk across this crooked land and lead this world a shaking land. Better believe it, you can book it, man. I took his hand, cause Satan coming at my fam. My fake friends don't care, they don't give a damn. So I'ma give him my glory, tell y'all my story. 'Cause I'm a man, 10 toes, I stand with my man. Can I get an amen?
I didn't believe in us when we was down, so don't come round when we didn't give it up, was down on luck. We focused up until we came up. Now we got blessings, work for more than we'll ever need. Now we got blessings, blessings.
God, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for me. I even appreciate the struggle that you put in my life, because it made me a stronger man, for real. You dig? Oh yeah.
What's going on? What's happening? Welcome everybody to Grown Folk Talk. See my people sliding in the door. See Jazz in the building. What's going on, Jazz? Little homie. April's in the building. What's going on, April? How you doing? Appreciate you for being here. Yeah. The fucking truth is in the building. What's going on, bro? Kusha K's in the building. I think Catherine here. Maybe she already left. Appreciate you for just speaking shit. Something that simple means shit to me. You feel me? Some people, they don't even come through at all. So I appreciate that. Lorraine's in the building. I know she was in here earlier. I know a lot of people stopped through and dipped. But hey, I appreciate you. Now, Oracle in the building. I know she probably in the bush somewhere, but hey, salute you. Appreciate you for sliding through as well. Lord, let me fix this. My shirt looking all weird. Hope everybody having a good day, good evening. It's a Saturday night. Make sure my damn camera right. All right. Guess that'll work. So we're gonna be having a little discussion tonight. And of course, like I always tell y'all, the door is open. If you have anything you want to touch on, I'd rather talk about what you want to talk about, because that's what we're here for. And grown folk, we the leaders. We got to lead the next generation. In case you didn't know, so you should be walking around being an example to somebody that that's watching you. You should be trying to be better than you were yesterday. That's my goal every damn day. What I did yesterday, I can do something better. I can learn something. That's what life is about. Once you stop learning, that's when you start dying slowly. You dig? What up, Unconditional Love, Sugar T, D Love. I love the love. The love is in the building. Yay. Kings and Queens is in the building. What's up, my sister? Salute the kings and queens. Solid, good-hearted person. Which majority of all y'all are, to be honest with you. I have, personal relationships, because I've known people in here for a while, and we Stay in contact. Yeah. I'm a down-to-earth person, man. You know? Anything you got can be removed and taken away from you. So appreciate the love y'all show, man. For real. Screets is in the building. What's going on, fam? Screets. I love that name. Yeah. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? We're going to get the show started in just a second. But, you know, we're going to, I ain't going to say pay bills because this my squad. You feel me? But we're going to jump this thing off with the latest. The homie, 425. Remember that date.
And new tonight, an armed militia marches outside the suspect's home.
Well protected, well protected.
You don't win wars by marching and protesting. You win wars by fighting back.
Yeah, I love y'all.
This is the part where I get to say I told you so. When everybody else said, you know, we were crazy, we was over the top, that we was making stuff up. But a lot of people don't realize that also was the moment that galvanized the start of our movement. It was from Brunswick that the NFAC blew up, and then the next time you saw us was at Stone Mountain. A lot of people act like we popped up at Stone Mountain, and we was in Brunswick first. I'm up in the building. It was the Brunswick issue first.
Some of these people be talking, and they ain't really about that action. We faced with a whole bunch of problems, while the blacks wanna add on baggage. It get cold in the world, motherfucker better get your jacket. If I happen to pull out my ratchet, better hope a motherfucker know magic. Body just wrapped in plastic, body just placed in caskets. If you're black, then your life just has it. Why the fuck our life ain't tragic? GMJ taught a nigga not to be so passive, so I won't be a weak little bastard. And the truth, I'ma seek that faster. No fucking around, we have just entered the chapter. We've been lost, not found. Now we got a little bit of backup, cause we coming with numbers and my people starting to stack up. You don't wanna see a nigga act up. Hey Jay, tell them where we at, bro. After the rain, we gotta change. We cannot do it the same. Better say his name, GMJ. But you gon' win this race. It'll be a whole brand new day. Goddamn it, we gon' win this case. Give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, 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 GMJ. We don't give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, GMJ. This the way we rockin'. Bitches on the poppin'. We will not let you stop it. Let's go. The ball done drop, nigga call them cops. I told you that we call them ups. It's about that time. Stop that line. And we don't really need no clock.
Locked down, under pressure, with the mask on.
But we back now or never. Motherfuckers better get their ass on. Ain't no sad song. And we won't leave the past alone. Cause the past that done made it strong. Cause the mind never made it home. And they wouldn't leave Georgia alone. And we playing me wrong. Cause I keep me a grown. Better move it along. I don't mind at all if you want a brawl. I can make a call to my big dog. I'm telling you, dog, this ain't shit talk. When I cross the line, you get picked off. See the man in black, it ain't shit soft. Put the man on mute, but man, we gon' fix y'all. Thought that we would stop, but man, we got pissed off. Days got changed, it's time that we lift off. Low 25 the day that we win, y'all. We don't give a damn about your agenda. We know you got troops, so go ahead and send them. After the rain, we gotta change. We cannot do it the same. Better say his name, GMJ. But you gon' win this race. It'll be a whole brand new day. Goddamn it, we gon' win this case. Give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, 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 GMJ. We don't give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, GMJ. This the way we rockin'. Bitches on the poppin'. We will not let you stop it. Let's go.
They did what they did to him because they thought they could get away with it because they actually believed. They believe. So when you tell somebody you're racist, you're not just accusing them of something that this is a person who holds a certain frame of mind. They believe they're right. People need to understand that, and this is my approach to systemic racism. That's why it's called systemic. It means that there's a system. It's not just one or two people. Yeah, you got those three people, they got locked up. Okay, fine. But there's a system. In other words, look at the system that had to work for this not to be heard. This was not the first African-American male or female that has been shot, killed because of some racial misperception. We know that. And the rest is history.
Shit, caught me slipping. Yeah, that was 425, man. GMJ After the Rain, man. What up, Bams? What's going on, fam? Glad everybody done slid through the door, man. So we're gonna get the show on the road. Remember, the door is open. If you got anything you want to touch on, to talk about, feel free. Even if I get started, even if I start talking about what I want to talk about, let me know. I'm gonna drop the link in the chat again. But before we do that, just want to remind everybody, it's all about Team Viral pimping. Y'all know I be working, man. Y'all know I be working.
Team Viral, the winning team shirts are now available on my website at www.sayitwithchess.com. They are available in both short and long sleeve. Get yours today.
Yeah, Team Viral, man. Y'all know who it is. Myself, Miss V, Edit Again Media, Lady Love, You Knew. Yeah, we promote. You know what I'm saying? You need your channel bigger than what it is. Need more viewers, more subscribers. Holla at us. Yeah, we actually got the merchandise going, everything. It's about supporting each other, moving as a unit. Do you dig what I'm saying? But as you see in the description, or actually in the title of the live, we're going to talk about common courtesy and common sense. But if you look in the description, ain't shit common no more. Y'all ever wonder why it's like that? What happened to the basic knowledge that comes with just living? You know, what happened to the things you were taught as a kid? Manners, respect. What happened to those things? You know, I was going to the store, and this older lady, I'm talking about older lady. You know, she was walking in, trying to get a buggy, pulling a buggy. And this big guy walked right past. I'm talking about this dude was bigger than me. She's struggling. And he walked right past the goddamn lady. Hey, you know how sometimes the buggies get stuck and shit? Y'all know how that shit be, man. He walked right past the lady, man. You know, I went up there and helped her, you know what I'm saying? And she was grateful for that shit, man. It's like shit like that irks my nerve. What up, K-Money? See y'all sliding through the door. Cuzzo's in the building. Yeah. What's happening? Fam's in the building. What happened to common courtesy? What happened to common sense? You almost can't even use those phrases no more because that shit's not common. But you know who I blame? Y'all know why I always say it started at the crib. Are parents not teaching these kids today the basics of life, the basic things that'll get you through the easiest situations? We ain't even got to the tough situations that they may be placed in. You know, motherfuckers, you in the club or whatever, motherfuckers step on your shoe and look at you like you stepped on theirs. And don't even say, excuse me. What happened? Somebody talk to me. What happened? You know, you hope, and you know that they say chivalry is dead. Nah, I think it's the things that some men do and I ain't gonna stick on women. It's the things that men do for women, like hold the door. They walk right in and don't even say thank you. What happened? What happened? You know? I don't get it. I need some answers. Like, I know I ain't gonna speak on the person, but I know somebody who just walk in your house and don't speak. Man, if you don't get your ass back out that door and try that shit again, I wish you might. And then the thing is, the mother seen it happen and don't even correct the shit. Man, please. What up, Chloe? Yeah, I'm saying they lost manners. Most wasn't raised right. Yeah, and that's why I blame the parents. And then we wonder why a lot of these kids, and I ain't gonna stick with the kids because some of these adults don't got no goddamn manners. And then that just makes sense why they goddamn kids don't either. Come on, man, tighten up. If we gonna goddamn complain the way things are actually going today, take a look at yourself first as an adult. Are you trying to make a difference in your child's life? I would hate to see a motherfucker get on social media and talk about all the dumb violence, the crazy things that's happening in the black community, and they kid is one of the motherfuckers that's causing the problem. If you don't sit your ass down somewhere, you need to tighten his ass up for somebody to tighten him up for you. Real shit. What up, Derek? Some of these parents are broken. They need to fix them. Preach, April. God damn it. Preach. Adults got problems, man. Common sense got thrown away and common courtesy followed it. You right, Chloe. You goddamn right. Is it because Big Mama gone? Is that the reason? Can't be. Because if you was raised by Big Mama, then you know how you should have some type of foundation on how you should raise your kid. I'm not saying you got to do everything Big Mama, because back in the day, we got ass whippings. Yeah. I wish you might talk back. I wish you might hold your phone up talking about you going to call the police. Call them, nigga. Call them. You going to leave with their ass, too. I think, like I said, man, earlier, what up, Lady Love? You still tipsy? I still got my cup. Had a great time at Lady Love place, man. Speaking of Lady Love, man, I want to just let y'all know that's team. That's part of the team. If you ain't never been to Lady Love, especially Fun Fridays, man, y'all don't know what y'all be missing. We be lit over there. We be lit.
Get your intro/music video for your channel today, done by Mr. Bossman Blake. Use promo code NETWORK to get your discount and mention Miss V of Make This Go Viral TV.
Yeah, you see how we work as a unit. Yeah. Salute to Miss Lady Love. I think you had, what, is it Sensational Saturday? Had the opportunity to meet her husband, man, Mr. LA 1804. Salute to him, man. It's a great couple, man. I had a great time with y'all today. Yeah. But yeah, if you need some work done, intros, all that, I'll let your boy. Anything, man. Covers, flyers. You need me to promote your channel? Anything. You need me to do an intro, just the music itself? Do all that shit, man. Anything you need, hit me up, man. GardenFam199@gmail.com. I need to put that in the chat, and I will. But tonight we talking about common courtesy, common sense, and why those things ain't common no more. Can it be fixed? Can we fix it, or you feel like it's too late? It done just took a turn for the worse, and that's it. Let me hear from y'all. Hit me up, man. The link in the chat. See what y'all talk. What up, Uncle Charles? Uncle Charles in the goddamn building. What's up, bro? Yeah. Oh, goddamn, the day one's in the building, man. What's happening? What's happening? Let's see what else we got going on up here. Oh, no doubt, Lady Love. It's all love. It's all love. I put y'all links in the chat earlier. I don't know if it's still up there, but I don't got the little robot shit that you knew and edit again, and I don't know if you got it, but I have to put my shit in there manually. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to our channel. I promise you won't be disappointed. We had a good time. Had good times. Check out my chat. Did anyone see the 3 little kids has the highest IQs in the world? A real beautiful history moment. That's the type of shit I like to see right there. Unconditional love. Yeah, I love to see that shit. And you know what? I'm going to say it, but I don't have proof, but it's probably because of how they was raised. Their parents probably was, or then again, they could have just been some damn geniuses. You never know. But parents, you got to be involved. Education should be first. All that extra shit that we see on goddamn social media. Man, look, let Taylor come in here with anything. I really don't like C's, but she have anything below a C. She know what it is. Yeah. I give I get $10 for every A. I don't pay for B's. And what I'm finna start doing is every C that you have for A, I'm cutting that bitch in half. Yep. Instead of $10 A, you getting 5 just because you brought that C. Yeah, man, it's real. I know we all say, I wish I knew what I know now. I knew it back then. Man, that shit right there is so true. I think I'd be rich right now. And then, you know, the thing is, a lot of people tried to teach us, but we was focused on having fun. And that's our fault. So we should try to prevent any struggles that our kids may go through by just being there and talking to them, being a listening ear. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen twice as much as you goddamn talk. Facts. True that. Streets. See, our generation was brought up with great manners. The generation after that started the downhill slide. Now I see these kids born into computer, mobile phone generations. Can't communicate. Yeah. When I picked up Taylor from my mom, the whole time in the car, she was like this. We ordering something to eat. I was like, Taylor, what you want? She was like, I'll take the number 7. Put that goddamn phone down. Put the damn phone down, man. Damn, you can't wait till you go in your room. You in my presence now. Talk to Pops, goddamn it. Shit. Damn, hey, do you think we'd have been like that if we'd have had all this that they have now? I don't know, man. Because we own it now. We use it now. I try to use it for the good. You see what I do? You know, a lot of people use social media to promote drama. Don't bring that shit over here. Get you a one-way ticket right out the goddamn door. You feel me? But yeah, appreciate that. Streets. They're really what you said? Floyd said, did our generation slack off or did tech take over? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. And Chloe, you know me, you done had this discussion. You'll get in your daughter ass before you get into your grandkids' ass. I don't get that shit. Don't change up now. Even my auntie told me that. She said, yeah, I done slacked up. It ain't my turn no more. It's y'all turn. But that don't mean they can just get away with murder. Disrespect, I wish. And then you know what? My mom used to try to fuss at me because I'm fussing at Taylor. Hey. That one right there, that's mine, Mom. Your son is an old man. He's an older man. I'm grown. I always still respected it, but like, hey. That one, they're mine. You used to get on my ass, I'm gonna get on her too. Just don't do it in front of me. I like to address the situation when it happens. I ain't finna wait, because I might soften up by the time I get home. You feel me? Right now, you just made me mad, so I'm finna talk to you. Right now, let's get it. Let me holler at you. Lady Love said, my girls already know when it's time to eat. They leave their electronics in their room. Preach. Hey, for real. Put that goddamn phone out, eat your goddamn meal. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That's how, man, let my grandma would have still been here. I wish you would bring a cell phone, a tablet to the goddamn dinner table. Let's welcome my big sister in the building. This is Lorraine. What's going on? She rock rough and tough with her Afro puff. Hey, rock on with your bad self. Okay, what happened?
Peace and blessings. Remember the first video I was in with the K Money song? One you did, we had all was in there. Remember how short my hair was?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I look like a baby bird. So it's transition, it's growing, and I'm just playing with it. But I was waiting to come up because the other night you had so many people up there. It's like they were, like you were serving food.
This is nourishment for your body, people.
There were so many people, so I thought, well, they'll probably be up there again tonight, so I'll just wait and see. But nobody came up, so here I is, boss.
It's hit and miss. It's hit and miss. You know, sometimes the subjects I talk about, it hit people deep, and I'd rather not do that. I don't want to talk about that shit. I know some people will leave. Like when we had that discussion, and I don't know how I got to domestic violence. I got some people hit me up like I had to get up out of there. That it was too close to home, and I respect that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know everybody welcome. Everybody welcome to come up here. I just asked for panel courtesy. You feel me? That's it.
Yeah.
But what do you think the reason is on why things is changing with these two phrases? Common courtesy, common sense. I gave my opinion.
Well, I think my generation got too comfortable. You know, it's like we got lulled. You know, after all the assassinations and everything, you know, we were given a little bit here and a little bit there, and we got comfortable thinking everything was going to be okay. And so when they started coming out with the technology, and in our comfort, we started passing it to the kids, and there was more work, in communities that hadn't had any, and so the parents were busier, helping create the technology and everything, and so there was nobody there. If the grandparents weren't there in the home or in the vicinity, there was nobody teaching common courtesy. That was who you spoke best to and around, the grandparents or the elders that were around, because somebody was sure tell on you. You could get in trouble someplace, and somebody knew before you got home.
Yep.
Not now. You got parents that'll go up there with guns, give their children guns. They're going with knives and everything, and so it's like everybody's corrupt. There's not much common sense because nobody's teaching it. And so I think it was D Love that was saying that we played outside. You got dirty. You played in the mud if it was raining. You might get in trouble, for being out there. But we had to do stuff. We had to be occupied.
But do you think, let me stop you right there. Do you think it would be different if we had access to the internet? Do you think things would change? You think we'd have stayed in the house like these kids do now?
I think, let's see. Let me put it this way. With the way our minds were and having to be occupied, I think if we had access to the internet then, we'd be powerhouses. But, we didn't get those kind of jobs. We didn't get IT jobs. People were lucky to get factory jobs, or even to go to college, to get to that extent. And then somebody, even if you went to college, somebody qualified better than you somewhere. There was always a catch-22 for us. But if we had access to that then, I think people like the leaders that we have now wouldn't have been necessary, because we'd have been in different mindsets. We'd have had more common sense, than we have, than we've developed.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. Hold on one second. Let me get this off my screen, because I want to read what Screech just actually said. He said, can some of these, I guess he mean kids, can even write a letter with a pen and paper without correct spelling? With correct spelling, excuse me. Can they even go to the post office and send it? Can they wait for a response by snail mail? No. Hey, no. Text messages took over all that shit. Ain't no goddamn letters. Man.
Have you seen how they hold a pencil or a pen? It's almost like they're crippled. They've got just enough hold on it, to have some control. But if my grandchildren use a word around here, they got to spell it for me. They have to spell it. They do. And we've got a board on the side of the refrigerator where we write down whatever groceries. If they eat the last of the cheese, they got to write cheese on the board. And whatever they write, they better spell it right. And I had a hard time writing down Worcestershire today.
Worcestershire? Man, that's a hard word.
Yeah. Spell it.
Oh man, WORCEST. Hold on, WORCEST. I don't know if it's IE then SHIRE. It's close. I'm close. Goddamn it! Don't put me to the test like that. Shit. Sound that shit out, man.
You'd find it in the grocery store if you're in the right area. But they don't teach cursive. They started it, then they stopped it.
Yeah,
and so if I write a list for them, I write it in cursive. We had to do that in school. We had contests on the best cursive, writers in school. And they don't challenge their mind enough. That they give them that hardware, and that's
Hold
about
on.
it.
Hold on. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Hey, I gotta ask you why you say that. Unconditional love say they gave us the internet, TV, and Obama. Come on. Why y'all be doing my dog like that, man? I'm gonna look at it as you saying in a good way, but I don't think so. Let's play this quick song. We'll be right back. Here's Nickel. BSM.
Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I'm your neighborhood nigga. America label me nigga. I'm melanated, I'm blessed. America say I'm a nigga. Original man, oh yes. In America label a nigga. My genes are dominant, yes. But America say I'm a nigga. I'm the image of God in the flesh. But America say I'm a nigga.
You hate the devil, then you hate yourself. And you curse yourself with every breath. Off in the church, and it don't hurt that you walk on your knees and you giving the worst. To that white man in the sky, words become spells, and now I know why. For us they say that he died, and he got blind hair and blue eyes. These are the lies they keep telling them. 666, that mean meddling. I see why they hate. We are the representation of Satan. Live in the flesh, they know where you at if they put on your neck. They sterilizing women numbers in check. You claim to know who you are. I don't even think you know where you at. Respect, a nigga ain't never gonna get that. At least to a nigga get his leg back. They murdered and slayed us for years, and niggas is sipping on biz at the kickback. Drinking on Henny on holidays. Nigga, they lied in a lot of ways. It seems these niggas is proud to be slaves. Nigga, that's nowadays.
I'm melanated, I'm blessed. America call me a nigga. The original man, oh yes. In America labeled a nigga. My genes are dominant, yes. But America say I'm a nigga. I'm the image of God in the flesh. But America say I'm a nigga.
I'm so confused on how did they choose the race that they wanted to lose. They make us out of fool, but what did we do? I need them to auto this tune. The question lies inside. Every other breath there's a homicide. Just another nigga with a mama grind. Where you headed at, nigga? Don't you tell no lie. I might as well sell this ride. You gon' pull a nigga over every time I drive. We just another nigga inside. Just a little soul food for a black man mind. Like the blacks can't see. They be acting like this a place the blacks can't be. Say a nigga got freedom, but they taking out some. Sound like another nigga to me. They won't let a nigga be. Fat take the letter G. That's a better me. But some motherfuckers think they're scaring me. Want a better G? Yeah, I put a couple words to a beat. You can put a couple nerds on the street, but the cracker won't leave. Call me Nate Goose, I'm the king. I am the truth you can see. I am the proof on the beat. But to you, I'm a nigga. This what you call a defeat. Nigga.
They say that it never change in my lifetime. I'm trying, but I feel the same. Crooked America put a stain on our mind. Frames got us still stuck in a chain. And the only difference is nowadays change come in a different form. Street ties to extend the wicked arms. Gotta divide us cause they don't wanna see us swarm. Love a nigga when a nigga doing what you want. Hate a nigga when he shine, try to block sun. Hats off to the minstrel show. Earn stripes what it's like when the pistol blow. And that's full circle. Families where it starts. Wanna hit the road but they only wanna see you park. This a dark road and the outlook spooky. Real life soundtrack to the Get Out movie. Ooh wee.
I'm melanated, I'm blessed. America call me a nigga. The original man, oh yes. In America labeled a nigga. My genes are dominant, yes. But America say I'm a nigga. I'm the image of God in the flesh. But America say I'm a nigga.
Oh man, that was BSM, man. Black Sector Mafia, man. If you haven't heard that album, man, go check that out. I want to welcome Chloe to the panel. What's going on, Chloe?
Hey, Lorraine. I'm doing your thing tonight. I'm multitasking, so I can't stay. But
okay.
I did see the comment with the snail mail thing. Yeah, I got some something for tonight, but some Kanika stuff for tonight.
Okay,
Be clear. Okay. Hope Marie 722 show up because I told her I was gonna go look for something and I found it. So that way it has to do with the dishwasher kitchen. She going to see something. So, but anyway, talking about the snail mail. When I did the FOIA request, this latest one, I didn't go through Muckrock. I went straight directly through the Rosemont site.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do that, they require it to be done through snail mail. Now you can put the request in electronically, but the payment has to be snail mail. And when you do the payment, you have to also write out on a piece of paper, again, to remind them my request was number whatever type thing. So now I'm sitting over here, got to find a piece of paper, got to find an envelope, and got to find a stamp. Fuck it, I went to the store. It was faster. But, you know, I said something like to my daughter, I says, I don't know how long it's going to take, but this little package should be coming in, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Mom, you have to wait. They'll give you a tracking number because all she does is Amazon, you know, shipping it. She thinking, Rosemont, they'll give me, you know, I says, yeah, they'll give me one. I'm just letting you know. Yes, but you could track that on your phone, you know, just carry it on and on. So I don't know if they don't know about it, but I know that they don't have to use it as far as all the snail mail and all that stuff goes. But then again, my kids is different than everybody. But I mean, we're just weird over here. But it was easy. I got a pen, but I said, fuck it, I ain't going to try to find a pen. While I was at Dollar General getting the piece of paper and the envelope, I went ahead and bought me a pen. You know, it was just easier that way. But it's like, it's not stuff that's used anymore. You're right. And when you don't use it, you will lose it. It'll be there, but it won't be as fluently, even like writing, what you said, like even us. We don't really write anymore.
Nope.
And, and I ain't gonna lie, I had to write that letter twice because it looked crazy.
Hey, I used to can write in cursive without picking up the goddamn pen. Well, I used to do it fluently. Well, I'd be fucking up. Now I'd be like, damn, how you do the J again? Yeah, you're right. It'd be like that. If you stop doing something, you don't forget it, but you ain't as good as you used to be. You know what I'm saying?
And then with our generation, though, things changed. Like, perfect example. The cursive capital letter T and letter F. That comes in two versions. So which one do I use that this other person's going to comprehend? Because I don't know they're going to comprehend. Fuck it, let me just print this shit out. You know, that's what it ended up being like.
But you
and
know
the
what?
Q. The Q.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
But just going by what you just said, April said this in the chat, and it's on us as well. She said, just because your kid go to school, the parents still have to be a part. Please don't become parents if you're not ready to parent. Too many lost already. A lot of people, and you know what? Just going back to electronics, you was talking about this earlier, Lorraine. It was like, now electronics are babysitting the goddamn kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you ain't busy. You just like, shit, I can go get me a little nap or take me a sip or, you know, just go get some peace and quiet.
3 babysitters.
They'll be good right there. Nah, them kids need you there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta be up their ass 24 hours a day, but don't let the goddamn electronics raise your kids, because you see what the fuck happening now. Yeah.
Now see, my husband, like I said, he irritated me with the education part, because he quit school, but then he went back and got his GED. But because of his parents being divorced when he was growing up, grandma couldn't be there to be on his ass. So, you know, auntie was there sometimes, grandma was there sometimes, you know, just different people. So that non-consistency, he did manage to slide by the side because that was his choice. When the kids was growing up, our kids, they'd go ask him a question and he'd be like, I already did my time in school. You're supposed to be learning that. That's your homework. I ain't gonna say. And it would irritate me because at the time you gotta help them. If you don't know it, it's okay. Because they do know stuff that we weren't taught, you know. And because I was trying to figure out what was the issue as far as him not wanting to help them, like with their homework and stuff. And I said, he goes, no, It's just that nobody helped me. They need to do it themselves. They need to pay attention to the teacher, because the teacher ain't going to ask them to do homework that they didn't already go over in class. And I said, you got a point there, but at the same time, you got to interact with them. And I think what they're saying in the chat, parents, I think a lot of times in our generation is guilty of it as well. I've seen it. We get in a spot where it's like, oh, they don't need this. They got this. Let me take a little bit of advantage, because we've been parents for so long, and it did eat up all of our time, and we lost our free time by being parents. But that was our choice. We wanted to be a parent.
Exactly. It's your choice, and it's your damn job. You brought them kids, ain't asked to come here.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm gonna step back off because I'm gonna go do some more. I gotta get some more stuff pulled up, but I got you on. I'll be laughing at you, but it's all right because you ain't selling what I'm looking for anyway, so it's all right.
Sorry. All
right. Take care.
Let me go to this comment real quick because I don't want nobody feeling offended. I like Obama. Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? Every president that we had a flaw. They fucked up. Every last one of them. You can't name a perfect president. So yeah, I like Obama. I don't like fucking Trump. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna say that loud too. But everybody's opinion, I ain't mad at you because you don't like him. But let me read what you just said. Hold on, I done lost a goddamn comment. The motherfuckers came in so fast. And don't go in the bushes either. You ain't gotta go in no bushes. Your comments are more than welcome. But I know you just said something about they marrying kids at the age of 5. Not age of 5. You said they marrying kids in 46 states. When you say kid, you mean kid, like single digit kid? I ain't never heard of that shit. I thought you had to be what, 18, 17, something like that. That's some weird ass shit. And if your state allows it, I'm gonna go look that shit up because that gotta change if that's the case. You heard that before, Lorraine?
No, the only place I've heard of it was in I think Afghanistan and in Iraq. These women, their husbands were dead, in prison or something, and they couldn't feed the children, so they would marry them off, or even the mother would get married for the weekend to get what she needed for the children. But and they were all kinds of ages, but I never heard of it here in America. Not really. 17, the youngest that I ever heard of. And if they're doing it in the different states, it's the foreigners or Mormons or something. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that.
I'm not either. I'm definitely gonna look into it because hey, you tell me something, I can't take it at face value until I go look for my damn self. That's just how I am. That's how you learn. Yeah. Screech say, heck no. Oh, heck no. We do have some nationalities that do marry young, about 15 years old, many Arabs. We don't like it, but it comes down to their religious beliefs. What up, Dale? They would say a lot of people can't remember a telephone number when back in the day we could recall 9 different numbers. Not today. Well, that area code gonna always be the same, but yeah, we had to remember them 7 digits. Especially, you're in school, you ain't got no paper, and you're gonna get a little shouty number. Let me get them Sam Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you write that shit on your hand, or you remember that shit up here. Sometimes I bet you a lot of us in here right now don't even know our own telephone number. You be like, hey, what's your number? Hold on, I don't ever call myself. Let me see.
Yeah. That was me.
Oh, shit. Mm-hmm. Let's see what else he's talking about. All right. I'm gonna wait for that. Matter of fact, you might have already sent it. Yep, you damn sure did. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play it here because I was just gonna say, I'll let everybody see it, but nah, I watch that on my personal time. But I mean, we actually talked about something similar to this, and I actually brought up Barack, and I'm not speaking on you in particular, unconditional law, so don't take it this way. But like I said earlier, like a lot of hell, I believe every damn president did some things that a lot of people didn't agree with, because you got to think about it. You got Republicans, you got Democrats. One of them group of people don't like you. They don't want you in the seat. They can find bunch of reasons why they don't like you and why you should not be president. But I just feel like one out of what? 40, we're on number 46 now, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes, I think so.
One out of 46 presidents, even though he ain't 100% black, but damn it, he got black in him.
Yeah.
So just imagine Kanye West was being your president.
Ew.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it just seems like we are black people, like they try to do LeBron. You'll try to find something. And again, I'm not talking about you. I don't know if you just popped up in your life or in your head, or you went and found it. But it's like, let's just enjoy the fact that we had a black president. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his history. I haven't found anything in his history that's dirty as fuck to make me look at him like I look at R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly, a nasty motherfucker. He did that shit to himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But as a president, that's a big ass responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna please the whole United States of America. That shit's impossible. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? And I knew all the racist pricks that put their Superman cape on right after he left and Trump came in. Them motherfuckers couldn't stand that shit. Damn, you mean we got to add black people to that list too? He ain't perfect. I know a lot of people will say about the what they call it, the gay, what they call it, LBGT.
Mm-hmm. They ain't the cue to that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that. But we, as human beings who walk on the earth, let us say the wrong thing about that community, like the baby did. They goddamn tried to ban this man from performing. Don't buy his records. What about these motherfuckers that's killing us? What about these motherfuckers that's killing us? Calling us this and calling us that, nigga this, that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody stands up for us like that.
No. We don't stand up for each other like that.
Bingo.
We get out the way. And what was hard about Obama being president is it was like watching him being lynched inch by inch, slowly, but surely. But he had 2 terms because they couldn't get enough on him to get rid of him. But it was hard watching him and the decisions he was forced to make. I think the maddest thing that the traditionalists got upset with him with was that he changed the name of Mount McKinley back to its original name, Denali. And that was for the Native Americans. We're Native Americans too.
Yeah.
We were here before McKinley. Like Malcolm X said, Plymouth Rock landed on us. We were already here. But it was hard watching it. Sometimes I would get mad at him. And why doesn't he do this? And why doesn't he do that? His hands were tied. And he had a rope around his neck the whole time. But he talking trash now, though. He act like a brother. He was a brother when he sang that Al Green song.
Yeah.
Yep. And then at that funeral for Senator Pinckney, Amazing Grace, he acts like a brother. They just couldn't deal with it, and he didn't conform for them. He didn't conform. He didn't put on step and fidget, in public, and then a brother on the side. He was the same all the time. Yeah. And he never disrespected his wife. Absolutely. like Trump did. He'd step in front of her and hold his umbrella, and the water from his umbrella running in her head, in her face. You know, so that. Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say he was consistent with who he was and what he was about. It's like he was hamstrung.
Yeah. Like you said, there's only so much he can do.
Yes.
But let me break this down. I can talk to you because you're my sister, unconditional love. Think about this, and I'm not saying what you sent me is not gonna bother me because I ain't look at it. But let's look at this new movement with the NFAC. I was in somebody's chat probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? And I think somebody played one of matter of fact, they played Solid as a Rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there like salute to the Supreme General and all that. And here comes somebody. You like him? He's a fraud. I wouldn't follow him. Black person. Black person. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what if they know something about him that I don't know? Keep that shit to yourself. I haven't heard it yet. Don't tell this shit, because this is like, damn, this man is trying to do something for us, but then you got these old sideways ass niggas who trying to tear the man down. Like, man, quit that shit. That's why we can't never go forward. And I ain't talking about you, UL. I ain't talking about you. I'm just trying to make a point. I'm off of Obama right now. I'm just trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they try to find shit to fuck with LeBron. LeBron ain't never getting no fucking trouble. They will find something to fuck with this man. You know what I'm saying? Like Michael Jordan. Oh, he's putting money in the prison system. Look, you can do a million things right and one thing wrong, and you ain't shit no more.
Yeah.
But we getting off topic. Let me get off there. It just, when I seen that shit, I was like, damn, I was just talking about Obama and somebody else. Matter of fact, it was Lady Love chat. Yeah, I'm gonna get off that. I got love for you. Ain't nothing but love. I ain't jumping on you. Love you. I gotta speak my mind. Hey, you're welcome to come up here and chat with us. What up, Ja? Ja in the building. Ja's in the building. What's going on, bro? Let's see. D-Love say first president rarely addressed as president. It was Obama. You're right. Motherfuckers said Obama before they said President Obama. Obama. That name was strong, man. Salute to Obama.
Yeah.
Man. I'm scared to look at this damn video. Unconditional love. God damn. Let's see what else going on in the chat. What up, lady? Oh, my cousin. I was gonna say Lady Tanya. I forgot. That's my damn cousin name. What's going on, cousin? Yeah. All right. So let's play a little commercial. I got a song I want to play. I don't really want to play it, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Check this out.
I'm a hit T-spot, I got this rockin', I'm ready to drop it. Turn off your phone, babe. I know you ready to lock in. I know that feeling that you get when you drinking that. It ain't that many pretty women that killer be feeling.
Get your intro/music video from Bossman Blake. Use promo code NETWORK. Mention Miss V of Make This Go Viral TV.
It's a storm coming. Stay in your lane, nigga. Run. Keep running. That's right. Yeah. Keep running. I'm tryna stretch my legs, spread my wings, let a nigga breathe. They try to tell me my world is flat, so I won't leave. They feed us alcohol and drugs and will harass me breathe. Trap you in that backward cycle, you cannot succeed. This is only the surface, believe me, shit get deep. I'm just a poor righteous teacher, quiet please as I preach. Distract you with material shit, rock you to sleep. Replace your faith with doubt, you too pussy to leave.
That's real. In my mind spinning on this hamster wheel of
confusion. No filter, I done took the mask off. Fuck it, I'm only human. People looking like they never been through it. Lies. I can see the doubt in their eyes. I'm at the point, it's no surprise to me. I grew accustomed to a slew of suckers planting sucker seeds. Cross them over like I'm at the rucker. What the fuck you mean? Same movie, just a different lens to enhance the scene. I'm pondering on a plan. I just hope I don't squander it. I can't fail. They don't wanna do nothing but give you hell. I'm one step from the finish line, but I'm running in circles.
One step forward, 2 steps back. Every time I have a dream, they say I can't do that. It's like a dead end everywhere. Or you trap in a trap. They turn God into a slave and then a damn lab rat. Running in circles, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Every time I have a dream, they say I can't do that. It's like a dead end everywhere. Or you trap in a trap. They turn God into a slave and then a damn lab rat. Running in circles.
You didn't know that they was playing the game? Remove the physical ones. Apply the mental change. They'll be stronger and they'll last longer. Making these niggas this many aroma. As strong as ammonia, light up the marijuana. Now that we brainwashed and we chasing our tails. Till we was born to lose and that we supposed to fail. Look at all our gals, talk about looking at all this ass of mine. Then they screenshot the thirst. My nigga, that's asinine. Back in my prime, I used to move major work. But niggas was shooting at me on blocks that we ain't on. Talking about claim and turn. Niggas wanna do dirt, but never did scope the sense. Thought that he would never tell to you when you say, and a nigga your co-defendant. Shit get real when that time's evolved. Nigga be facing 30 and ended with 3. Turn me in to get his time dissolved. Man, it feels like I've been running for days. Running for miles, man, running in place. Man, I wish I could be running away. Delayed.
I'm breaking the shackles, I'm taking them bastards. They say it's a highway to heaven, so I'm climbing the ladder. They say money is evil, so I guess I'm shaping the battle. Placed in poverty, it really bothers me, it's making me madder. Well, my castle, just cause I'm rapping, it don't make me a hazard. Making movements just like a Buddhist, but they pushing us backward. Ain't no crickets, we hearing laughter. Never skim through the chapters. If I'm dreaming, just let me capture. Let me sleep until after. That's when I master the things I practice. See a mattress, a casket, you just dreaming, you not believing. Take a crack at the tactics. See, we lacking no satisfaction. These classes we never pass. Don't be clueless, stop all subtractions. We rulers, never been baggage. They say we savages, now they say violence is what we practice. Bad action, don't deal with static. That dumb shit can't let them have it. We riding deep off in traffic. They swear we moving up back. And I'm sick of tired of these beggars harassing my people. It's time to get at them.
1 step forward, 2 steps back. Every time I have a dream, they say I can't do that. It's like a dead end everywhere. Or you trap in a trap. They turn God into a slave and then a damn lab rat. Running in circles, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Every time I have a dream, they say I can't do that. It's like a dead end everywhere. Or you trap in a trap. They turn God into a slave and then a damn lab rat. Running in circles.
Please space and don't hurt him. My circle the circus of the circles we've been rolling. Picks us up quick, spiraling, get enough just to get by.
That motherfucker right there don't get no play here. So I keep forgetting he's on that motherfucking song. My fault. Let me take you off mute.
I was wondering why you didn't play that song. And then I heard it. Okay.
So it says no marriage ages are set to prevent child marriages. An individual in the U.S. can marry without parental consent at the age of 18 in all states except Nebraska, where the age is 19. In the past 15 years, about 200,000 minors have been married. All right. Hold on. So it's 12 to 17 with the parents' consent. So I was looking at your screenshots. I don't know, and I can't speak on it. Maybe you know. I don't think he passed that law, if that's what you're talking about. But whoever created that law, that is fucked up to allow a 12-year-old to get married. But at the same time, it says with the parents' consent.
Yes.
So, dude, these fucking parents are fucking sick. If you ask me, if they got them 12-year-old get married, but I'm gonna keep looking into this guy. I was just trying to read while while the music was playing, and I seen those screenshots, and I didn't say anything about Obama yet, but I'm assuming you brought it up because maybe that was in his term. But like I said, again, I didn't see it.
No, each state has its own law, you know, and so he didn't do that. The powers that be have been doing what was convenient for them all along. And as far as I know, like I said, it was like Mormons, you know, with the sister wives. I can't explain it. I wouldn't want to, but who would want a 12-year-old as a wife? What could she possibly know and do for a man?
A sick one.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Ooh, my goodness. Unless she was being groomed all along to fulfill that role.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, UL, I don't think not one person in here is laughing at you. Understand that right now.
Oh, no.
No, I don't think not one soul sit here and laughed at you. And also to respond to your comment earlier, I can handle the truth. And I think a lot of us can. But if it's not your truth and you don't agree, can you handle my truth? You feel what I'm saying? So nobody is judging you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you done had private conversations, so you should know how I am. I don't judge nobody. You speaking your opinion, I'm speaking mine. That's all. You don't have to get upset. You know what I'm saying? You know how we rock over here. You know that. Nobody argues over here. We don't, nobody gets disrespected. And I don't see nobody disrespecting you yet.
No.
Just relax. Just relax, please. All right.
Well, but you know, in a way, I agree with her. Obama was a distraction, a deflection, because of what came after him. Look at the people that 45 gathered and rounded up that showed their tails January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
See, so you know they put him in there, and so he got used for their purposes. People got riled up. You know, they started pulling out the Klan robes and the Confederate flags, but then there were people that were tearing those Confederate flags and monuments down too. So it was like the Civil War was set up. It was being set up, you know, for America, to divide America.
You know, one thing I heard about him is I heard actually a lot of people, our people, defend Trump. Well, at least he was honest. He kept it real. Yeah, he told you he ain't like your ass too. When did he say that? When did he say that? He said that shit several times. And whether it was some of the things was directed towards us, you know, he talked about the people with the wall. He trying to keep people out the goddamn country. I understand his reason, but he talked about the Muslims and all. Man, I'm like, man, come on, man. You supposed to be a leader of the world. And you niggas is gonna let him talk to y'all and you gonna give him excuses. Man, come on. What he did to the black community. Tell me one thing. Shit, he got people out of jail. That was a fucking tactic to keep him in the fucking seat.
Yes. A deflection. Like he cared so much. And remember the question he asked black people, what have you got to lose? we ain't never had nothing. You know, so what do we have to lose? Yeah. And he let a few people out. That was strategic too. You know, and so but like I said, it was a setup to because the country's probably going to war. He still won't admit that he lost the election. You know,
he cheated his ass off. Cheated.
Yes, that's the type of person that he is. That's
we know it.
Yes, yes. But the Tupac said it back in the 90s that Donald Trump wasn't no good and people like him and how they do with money. Tupac told everybody. And okay, and look how they're doing Whoopi Goldberg right now.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And she told her truth. She said the Holocaust was not about race, because you can't look at a person and decide that they're a Jew or not. You know, to me, most Jews look Puerto Rican, or they've got super curly hair. You know, I know my mother taught me how to spot one, but she said the Holocaust was not about race; it was about the inhumanity of man. You know, how they do each other. And she got suspended from the show she'd been running all this time as the host of for 2 weeks because some Jews got offended. What is a Jew? What is that?
She should leave that shit. I know she put in a lot of work, but I think it's something deeper. I think it's something deep. I think they want her going. I don't know why, because how long that show been running?
I watch it off and on, but it's been on for years. It's been on for years. Yep, years. She got besides herself. See, she'd made all this money. She'd been in all these movies and stuff, and she was even the last movie she made was a remake of The Stand, a Stephen King movie, and she don't need to do that daytime show. It's like a hobby. But she sent her daughter to school. Daughter is a doctor. Yep. So it's like, nigga, you forgot your place. You know, how dare you? We gonna fix you. She's still a nigga, like OJ, not OJ. Jay-Z said, still a nigga. That's right. Regardless of what you do, you're still a nigga when they say so. Abracadabra. Yep.
Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, but we definitely bent the left real quick and left the topic of the common sense and the common courtesy. But any type of conversation is welcome. I don't matter. See how we switch lanes real quick? It's gonna happen, and it's all grown folk talk. You know what I'm saying? We grown ups. We should be able to have these type of discussions. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's opinion is welcome. Just don't belittle nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? If you don't agree, you just don't agree. It is what it is. And if a motherfucker just being blind to the fact in your eyes, maybe they'll wake up one day, or maybe you'll wake up one day. We all have our thoughts and our opinions on what's going on in the world and what we feel. Facts is facts, and I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna look into it. But that's just me. You can't piss on my head and say it's raining outside. Hell no. That's just I think everybody should be that way, because it's just like on social media. you see how they have those little death hoax, and they be like such and such died, and you don't even go look it up. You just share the shit. Oh my God, he died, and then you said, let me go look on Google. You should have did that shit first. You should have did that first. I don't believe shit, because that's how the world is. Excuse me. It's like people live off a drama. Motherfucker will create a death hoax just to get a bunch of views. Like, crazy. It's crazy as hell. April's actually just talking about what you said. She said they have to feed your hunger. Look at Whoopi, and you was just talking about that. That's crazy. Great minds think alike. Yes, boss man. She is spitting knowledge now. Yeah, let's see here. Let's see what you say. I tell the truth when people get upset. We need something to believe in. I agree. However, until we unite, it will not work. You upset? I'm not upset. I was just reading your context, and I should spank myself because you can't read feelings. But you know what I'm saying? When you made that statement, you laugh if you want to. I mean, ain't nobody laughs. That's why I was like, what you talking about? Nah, but it ain't like that. It ain't like that unconditional love. I don't think nobody in here mad, because you just telling what you feel. You speaking your truth. That's what we here for. That's what we're here for. Speak your truth. I think Ja Biggs agree with you. He said big facts. Screech said, I like to hear everyone's opinion because that's how I learn about stuff going on in the world. Exactly. You told me something, I'm going to go look it up. I'm going to go look that shit up for real. Because if you telling the truth, yeah, it's probably going to change my thoughts about it. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see what it is. But like I said, R. Kelly, he did that shit to himself. He did that shit to himself. And I love R. Kelly. I'm still gonna listen to it. I just look at it like, what was this nigga doing when he made this song? Age ain't nothing but a number, but your ass going to jail. It is you going to jail.
Yeah.
Your ass going to jail. You keep messing with them little girls.
And you know, there was an old saying like about that too, 15 to get you 20.
Yeah. And you know what? Since we on that, I really think when it comes to sex with minors, I think those cases need to be thoroughly investigated. Because if they actually had sex, he went his way. Now we know there's a lot of nasty motherfuckers who prey on little young girls, but you have some little goddamn 15-year-olds look like they 19, and then hey, how you is? You know what I'm saying? You look good. I'm 19. Now I know some people say, well, if you can't tell, man, they putting steroids in these chickens. These kids are going so goddamn fast, man, and they develop. And I asked my baby mama, like, what the hell is you feeding my child? Because she's growing up too fast. I don't like that shit. I do not like it. But I just feel like if they thoroughly investigated for those kids who's lying, I think they need to do some time. That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you trying to put this man in jail because you got caught doing something you ain't had no business doing, tell the fucking truth. Tell your mama the truth. Tell her I was being fast and I told him I was 19 instead of having your mama go down there and having this man locked up for God knows how long. When you came on to him and lied to him, I think that'll stop them motherfuckers from doing that shit. Put a punishment on that shit. Put a punishment on it. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Well, but now, and I agree, I do. But the thing is that, okay, if the child is being delivered, to the man, ain't nothing you can say about it because you participated in it. Yeah, you need to do some time too. Absolutely. But how does a 15-year-old have so much time that they can wheedle their own selves into that position? They're running behind some man they think is handsome. Yesterday, my grandchildren were talking about this boy at school, and my granddaughter said, "Oh, he plays baseball. He's built like a baseball player." I said, "How is a baseball player built? How can you tell him from anybody else?" I don't know. And it's like, okay, see, she's not gonna get that kind of free time. Yesterday was their birthday. They turned 13 and 14. They don't get that kind of free time. If they're out in the yard, they better be where they can hear me if I call them.
Right.
I need to be able to see you. And no, you're not going down there, down to the road by the mail to the mailbox by yourself. Somebody can come by and snatch them. They have too many young girls disappearing here in South Carolina. I sent you that article the other day, and the next day there was another one gone. Yeah.
And so they rap the big numbers like shit.
Yes. Some of them are being I can't think of the word. They're getting this buzz in their ear, how fine they look, how good they look, how good they smell. These young girls, they don't know nothing about nothing. But if they have that kind of freedom to be in a position for somebody to do that, for these kids here, it would only happen on the bus or at school.
Yeah, and
everything else is in check.
That's the difference with you and how you are, involved. You got a lot of single mothers out here who gotta take care of their kids, and they work like crazy.
Yes.
And, they got a teenage kid that's old enough to watch those kids. Mom's at work. She might not get out to midnight or whatever time, 10 o'clock. Hey, that's the time they got right then and there. You know what I'm saying? She put the little kids to sleep. Boom. Come on over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at that time, if she's babysitting, that should let dude know, like, hey, whoa, you live with your mom? Oh no, oh fuck no. That's his opportunity to get the hell on. That means you ain't old as you told me you were. You know what I'm saying? Use context clues, fellas. For real.
I don't think young girls even babysit anymore. They've got babysitting services, nanny services. If they're babysitting, it's their siblings, their brothers and sisters. They're not going in the neighborhood and babysitting somebody else's children.
Right.
That used to be a job. You save your babysitting money and go get some shoes, or get you, a nice blouse, or something like that. They don't do that now. They don't.
Yeah, and I was just talking about the big sister or the big brother babysitting the little ones. You know what I'm saying? But you're right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust no goddamn nanny service. Hell no.
They got nanny cams. They don't trust them either, but they don't have time. They got nanny cams, and the cam can be hooked up and watch somebody molesting a child, hurting a child, and then what? It's done.
Yeah, man. And people don't care. I think it's a sickness, and I think I was talking to, I can't remember who it was, about like what, I think it was Chloe actually, like the pedophiles. It's a sickness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You lock them up, they serve their time, but I don't think that sickness can be cured. So what do we do? Only fucking resolution I came up with my head. I came with two actually. One, they need to be put on the island together. Y'all go rape each other. How about that shit? You know what I'm saying? Don't let them be around no kids. You know how they got Alcatraz over there? Well, if you break free, you gonna swim in shark infested waters. Yeah, they want to come across that goddamn island, make them swim in shark infested waters. Go rape one of them goddamn sharks and see how that work out for you. But the other thing is like change and this was the harsher decision or resolution I came up with it. Change the punishment. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta kill them, but even though I feel like if you touch a little kid, you ought to be either thrown under the jail or they need to stone your ass to death. That's just me. But harshen up the sentence. Give them life. Because that's a behavior, which is not a behavior, it's a sickness. And I don't think that shit can be cured. That's not normal for a grown person to like to play with little kids. That shit ain't normal. Name one person who I'm talking about I hate to say famous, but a well-known goddamn rapist that raped kids that they fixed. No, that shit never happened. Now, if y'all know somebody, tell me, prove me wrong. I don't mind being proved wrong. Teach me something, but nah, hell nah. Hell nah. So what would be your resolution for that situation?
Well, it was like a joke, but it wasn't a joke. Minister Farrakhan said pork chop. Now, we don't eat ham. He said poke them and cut off the head. Pork chop. But I think to sterilize them or castrate them and cut off a hand. They, if they're right-handed, cut off the right hand. They're left-handed, cut off the left hand. I don't know. Personally, I think there'd be no cure, and any chance they got, they do it again. So they need to be dead. Not even isolated on an island. Alcatraz has been closed down, but if they were all put over there, somebody would have to feed and clothe them.
At least it'll be an adult. They ain't attracted to no adult.
No, I'm talking about the government, the taxpayer.
Yeah,
would be taking care of them.
You're right.
You know, that's what I'm talking about. Get rid of them.
I mean, if they already say it's a community of the motherfuckers, then just that be the goddamn community of the goddamn pedophiles. Make the other goddamn pedophiles work for free. Your ass finna work today. You finna work all this goddamn shit off you. That shit might kill. Like, I don't want to go back over there no more. I promise I won't do it again. We're gonna play this song. We're gonna come back with final thoughts, man. Y'all sit tight. It just sickens my mood. Now I got an attitude. You think I won't battle fool? I will slap the fuck out of you. Maybe I am a radical. I'm charged up with a matador. You don't love the kids, why do you got them for? I tell the truth, how they got out the door. These cases I can't ignore. You damn right, I want your face on the floor. We lacking info, pimping, I'ma need more. See, it's the truth that we want. You supposed to love your kid, the truth is you don't. Somebody bring them parents up to the front. Them kids been missing for months. Damn right, I'm mad, pimp, I done had enough. Oh, mama been this bitch, I don't give a fuck. I might just tear this shit up. Now we got summer, we got us, and we got orange. Like the parents, they don't care. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? All of the YouTubers pursuing, they do more than what you doing. Now how the fuck you gonna influence? Your reputation done been ruined. Why they taking these kids? So sick of this shit. Remember that kid they left in the car? Sydney Dill, she had a bum for a father, and it was hot as Nevada. Just break the window, but he wouldn't even bother. He making kids, now that's really a problem. What about that fella Kawan? The lady picked him up was a mom. Now Kawan was a friend with a son. I can't believe what they done. They found his body in the sugar cane field. Now his parents gotta shed some real tears. This ain't how the fuck we supposed to live. If you got a kid, show them that you love them, cause they leaving on the dub. Protect them, gotta keep them covered, cause there's some evil motherfuckers plotting, waiting just to touch them. Don't you think this shit is nuts? They taking kids out by the dozen. It's so many living in your city limits. If you think that they offended, that mean you think this a game. It only take a single man. Evaluate the way you live. This was a blessing you was given. It's gonna hit you different if your child just end up missing. Why they taking these kids? I'm so sick of this shit. Why they taking these kids? I'm so sick of this shit. Why they taking these kids? I'm so sick of this shit. MTGV. Make this go viral TV. Two.
then let us check first. To up and coming YouTube, you wanna get more viewers and slide through it, maybe we can do it. Try to make it go viral. Is your channel sitting idle? Do you need some more subscribers? Do you need a couple riders? Then don't be sitting there quiet. Miss V got a team that'll ride. That's right. We got my girl, you knew. At it again, media, rocking on YouTube. Part of the network crew, they got the best work, fool. And that's true. We got the whole team on the tube. Bada boom, bada bing. On the winning team, we gon' make it go viral. TGV.
Can't hear you.
I'm on mute. Yeah, I figured that shit out. That shit be playing with me. But yeah, if you want any avatars done, y'all hit up You Knew. I'm gonna drop a link in the chat. Join the winning team, man. Fuck with us, man. We solid as a rock. You know what I'm saying? And hit up. You can hit me up. You can hit You Knew up. Miss V, Lady Love, At It Again Media. Now, before we get to final thoughts, I forgot I added a segment that I'm gonna do once a month. So it ain't a segment really, but I just want to do this because I appreciate y'all. So what I will be doing, and I'm gonna start today, because I notice, I see y'all. I don't know what you think. I don't. So this is a decision that I made, you know, because I see it. It's really based off of your attendance, you know, your participation. You know what I'm saying? All that. So, doing the sub of the month. And I just want to show this one person some love because, you know, she's new here. And she, like Lorraine, this has been my dog for day one. Me and Lorraine got a deep relationship. We communicate, talk about serious shit off the camera. But I wanted to show this young lady some love because, like, she just came out the damn blue. And ever since the first time she came, she been here consistently, and her participation in the chat it's amazing to me. And I want to tell her thank you. So, yeah, my sub of the month is April Smith, man. Salute to you. I appreciate you.
Yes.
I know you probably ain't gonna come up here. It would be great if you would, but if you can't, that's understandable. Let me go ahead and put your name across the screen real quick. So if you can come up, that'd be great. But if you can't, please put your email address in my chat, please. Because I definitely want to send you something, and I ain't gonna tell the world yet. You know what I'm saying? You can tell them when I send it to you, but I just want to tell you thank you, because and don't think that I don't see everybody. I just see her, and when not only is she participating, she be dropping jewels in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? So I got a lot of respect for that. You know what I'm saying? So April, I appreciate it. You are the very first sub of the month, and I'm gonna do one every month. You know what I'm saying? I only go live, you know, four times a month. So yeah, appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. So if you can, drop your email address or somewhere I can contact you, so I can send you a little something. You feel me? Appreciate that. And if you want to come up here, you know, we're gonna do our final thoughts. I'm gonna play another commercial, and then we're gonna hear from Ms. Lorraine. You're gonna hear from me, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Let's go.
Asteroid of Fear.
Wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take it for a ride, let me take it off your mind, cause you know it's a season. And I move, and I move.
Yeah. So Ms. V, I texted you earlier because I wanted to talk about the the support meetings that we have, but I thought you had a video, but I couldn't find it. But if you want to join the the Team Viral and become a part of the team, you definitely will have to come to one of the support meetings. I believe the next one is on the 14th or the 15th. Correct me, Miss V. If you want to, you can click the link up here and tell them about it as well. What we do is we meet, and I haven't been to one yet, so I can't go into depth, but I pretty much know the basics. We get together, we come up with ideas, strategic ideas on how to build our channels and how we're gonna help people build theirs. And it's probably a little bit more to the meeting than that. But like I said, I haven't attended one, but I'm excited to be a part of the team. So if you want to join Team Viral, come on over here and holler at us. We better with numbers. What do you say? Strength in numbers? Yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and do final thoughts. And I want to thank everybody for coming in, but we're going to give the floor to Miss Lorraine. I appreciate you for coming up here, keeping me company. So the floor is yours, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Going back to the original conversation, it was consideration, common courtesy, and common sense. I can't remember, but I got the gist of it. It goes back to home training. Like I said, there were certain people that you'd get around, and you better act like you had some sense. You better be respectful. And those same people that you had to be that way around taught you common sense. Everybody doesn't have it now. It's not a requirement to use your brain and have common sense. A baby will stick their hand in the fire one time. They may do it twice before they learn the lesson. So, there's nobody around to teach them that common sense. But I was thinking about the golden rule as far as common courtesy and decency. You treat people like you want to be treated. Absolutely. And there was another rule that Mama taught me too. I don't know where it came from. She said, make new friends and keep the old. One is silver, the other gold. So they're both, precious metals. And I was thinking about April. You've got such a big heart that you include whoever wants to be included, and so she's special.
Yes,
for her to be included. Yes, for her to be included like that. And congratulations, April. I wish you would have come up, and anyway, he'll give you something nice because he's special.
Yeah.
But I'm glad for the opportunity to come up again. And I'm like I said, some days there's so many people up there. It's like I'm sitting there with my mouth hanging open, trying to keep up with everything and everybody, what everybody's saying, and trying to read the chats and stuff. So sometimes I don't stay in the bushes. I don't always come up because some people that want to may not, because I'm up there, and it's not even about me. It's about keeping Boss Man company.
I'm right.
And everybody, having something to say and everybody having a voice. So, if ever you feel the notion, come on up. I want to see and hear you too, And like I said, I'm proud to be his friend. I'm proud that he's my friend, and I'm always glad to come up and keep him company. And I thank you, Boss Man. Once again.
It's all love. A lot of people like, y'all. I mean, they probably look at the age of like, how can y'all be friends? Because for one, I'm fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? I got wisdom too. You know what I'm saying? But I guess you tend to attract the people with the same mentality that you have. You know what I'm saying? I can't say the same thing about my ex, but you know what I'm saying? But but you know what I'm saying? I enjoy talking to Miss Lorraine, and she's a very, very good person, and that's gonna always be my friend. You know what I'm saying? And it's a few more in here that I've been in contact with, Like D-Love. D-Love got a heart of gold. I love D-Love.
Yes.
D-Love, I salute you too. You know what I'm saying? I talk to D-Love through email. But it's just about being a better person every day. You lead by example. You know what I'm saying? You can't talk trash to nobody about their actions if you ain't doing good yourself. What they say, sweep round your door first.
Yes, yes.
You feel what I'm saying? And if we gonna make some type of progress amongst the Black community, it starts at home. And I'm gonna keep saying that shit to people understand that. You know what I'm saying? And first, it actually start with you as the head of the household. Because those kids are watching you. They coming up right up under you. So what are you doing that make your kid choose to take the wrong route? Now, we understand that there are parents that bust their ass and try to raise their kids the best way they know how. And sometimes it don't fucking work. You did your job. You did your job. You know what I'm saying? And your job is really never over. You know what I'm saying? I have an older daughter, 22. Never did nothing wrong to her, always was there for her. You know what I'm saying? I will never stop loving her, but she don't talk to me because of what her mom said. You know what I'm saying? And I will never give up on her. I will, because my job is not over. My job is over when I'm pushing up daisies. When God called me home. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. You know, a lot of people say, how can you be so calm and collective and cool? Because, man, look, life is short. I want to enjoy this shit. Don't come over here disturbing my peace. I don't want to spend, if I can limit the time I spend when I'm being upset, that's what I want to do. So when you come and disturb my peace, I get angry because I don't disturb nobody else's peace. I will never intentionally hurt nobody's feelings. But if I feel like you touching that spot and you doing it on purpose, I'm gonna chop your goddamn head off. Not physically, but I'm gonna bite it off. I'm gonna bite that motherfucker like, look, yeah, you gonna say that nigga's an asshole. Yeah, I went from super nice guy to an asshole. Why? Because you intentionally disturbed my goddamn peace. Yeah. It ain't hard to be nice to people. A comment is free. You know what I'm saying? If you say, it's hard for me to be nice, well, eliminate those people that's making it hard. Get them out your goddamn life. Stay away from them. Shit. Look, ask Chloe. Chloe say, hey, it's going to be shenanigans tonight. I'm just giving you a heads up. She give me the opportunity if I want to go over there and listen to the shenanigans or I want to stay away from it. And that's a friend. You feel what I'm saying? Don't disturb nobody's peace, man. You feel me? That was my final thought. I don't know how that came about, but yeah. Everybody got your email address. Again, Lorraine, I appreciate you for coming up here and chilling with me, dropping the knowledge that you always do. I think you might be intimidating people with your knowledge. No, y'all use this shit and learn. If she say something you don't agree with, then, you know, that is what it is. I don't agree with everything she say. I ain't no damn yes man. But we still friends. You feel me? But until next time, man. Until next time. Well, this is a grown folk talk. I still love you, unconditional love. My love is unconditional. Y'all have a good night, man. Be easy. And Team Viral. Love y'all. And I mean it. I mean that shit. We gonna rock out with GMJ. We gone, man.
And new tonight, an armed militia marches outside the suspect's home.
Well protected, well protected.
You don't win wars by marching and protesting. You win wars by fighting back.
I love y'all.
This is the part where I get to say I told you something. When everybody else said, you know, we were crazy, we was over the top, that we was making stuff up, Brunswick. But a lot of people don't realize that also was the moment that galvanized the start of our movement. It was from Brunswick that the NFAC blew up, and then the next time you saw us was at Stone Mountain. A lot of people act like we popped up at Stone Mountain, and we was in Brunswick first. I'm up in the building. It was the Brunswick issue first.
Some of these people be talking, and they ain't really about that action. We faced with a whole bunch of problems. Why the blacks wanna add on baggage? It get cold in the world. Motherfucker better get your jacket. If I happen to pull out my ratchet, better hope a motherfucker know magic. Body just wrapped in plastic. Body just placed in caskets. If you're black, then your life just has it. Why the fuck our life ain't tragic? GMJ taught a nigga not to be so passive. So I won't be a weak little bastard. And the truth, I'ma seek that faster. No fucking around, we have just entered the chapter. We've been lost, not found. Now we got a little bit of backup. Cause we coming with numbers and my people starting to stack up. You don't wanna see a nigga act up. Hey Jay, tell them where we at, bro. After the rain, we gotta change. We cannot do it the same. Better say his name, GMJ. But you gon' win this race. It'll be a whole brand new day. Goddamn it, we gon' win this case. Give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ. GMJ, 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 GMJ. We don't give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, GMJ. This the way we rockin', bitches on the poppin'. We will not let you stop it. Let's go. The ball done dropped, nigga call them cops. I told you that we call them mops. It's about that time, stop that line, and we don't really need no clock.
Locked down, under pressure, with the mask on.
But we back now or never. Motherfuckers better get their ass on. Ain't no sad song, and we won't leave the past alone. Cause the past that made it strong. Cause the mind never made it home. And they wouldn't leave George alone. Don't be playing me wrong, cause I keep me a chrome. Better move it along. I don't mind at all if you want a brawl. I can make a call to my big dog. I'm telling you, dog, this ain't shit talk. Wanna cross the line, you get picked off. See the man in black, it ain't shit soft. Put the man on mute, but man, we gon' fix y'all. Thought that we would stop, but man, we got pissed off. Days got changed, it's time that we lift off. Old 25 the day that we win, y'all. We don't give a damn about your agenda. We know you got troops, so go ahead and send them.
After the rain, we gotta change. We cannot do it the same. Better say his name, GMJ. But you gon' win this race. It'll be a whole brand new day. Goddamn it, we gon' win this case. Give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, 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 GMJ. We don't give a damn what your people say. Everybody yelling out GMJ, GMJ. This the way we rockin'. Bitches only poppin'. We will not let you stop it. Let's go.
They did what they did to him because they thought they could get away with it because they actually believe. They believe. See, when you tell somebody you're racist, you're not just accusing them of something that this is a person who holds a certain frame of mind. They believe they're right. People need to understand that, and this is my approach to systemic racism. That's why it's called systemic. It means that there's a system. It's not just one or two people. Yeah, you got those three people, and they got locked up. Okay, fine. But there's a system. In other words, look at the system that had to work for this not to be heard. This was not the first African-American male or female that has been shot, killed because of some racial misperception. We know that. And the rest is history.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to all these links that I'm dropping in the chat. And the next Team Viral support meeting will be February 13th. Y'all hit up Miss V. Yeah, I want to see y'all next week at Fun Fridays at Lady Love's Lounge. Man, look, you think we be playing? We be having a ball over there. Playing what? I can't go nowhere yet. I still got a lot more information to share with y'all. I got to tell y'all tomorrow, Cousin Conversation will be at John's Q Place. Y'all make sure y'all there, 6 p.m. Yeah, y'all know how we get down on Sundays. Y'all see my cousin in the building. She's in the building. Trying to make sure it was something else I wanted to make sure y'all knew. Oh, yeah. Send your emails in. I'm going to drop that across the screen. I'll put that in the chat. If you got anything you need advice on, I'm going to drop that email address in the chat as well. Hit my cuz up, and we definitely will touch on it. Hey, even if you have a topic that you would like for us to discuss, send it to that email address. Or you can go follow us on Facebook, which I need to put that link up here, but I don't have it right now. Because if you got it currently, drop that in the chat. Because we go live here. I don't know if we're going to go live there tomorrow on Facebook. I'll figure it out. If there's a way I can do both, because I'm not going to be here, we'll be at John Q's house, but we might figure it out. You know what? We still could. Nah, we're just going to do it at John's tomorrow. If I figure it out, you guys will know. But again, I dropped the email address where you can actually send your request in. And yeah, Cousin Conversation. Now we won't be going live the following Sunday because that's Super Bowl Sunday. So we're gonna take that Sunday off. This is a heads up. All right. Yeah, Cousins Conversation. That's the email address right there. And yeah. Inspired 2 dropping February 26th. Legend told me to tell y'all he love it. For those who don't know Legend, that's my little cousin. He be up here. He should be home, hopefully, the day that album dropped. But again, go subscribe to my people. I done dropped it in the chat a few times. I ain't got the robots. I need to learn how to have the robots because it's a goddamn lot of copy and pasting shit. You feel me? But I'm going to get up out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Y'all have a great night. Be safe. Always be blessed. You need. And yeah, we gone.
This is my family. This is my family. This is my family. This is my family grind. This is my family.
Never option. They said pressure bust pipes? I was taught diamonds was created through pressure. Now watch me shine.
I didn't learn to be quiet when I had an opinion. The reason they knew who I was because I told them.
You can find me somewhere in between aspiring others, working on myself, dodging negativity, and slaying my goals. Boom.
I never let life circumstances define me as a person, because I know that I'm the one that control my own destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to my family. This is my family grind. This is my family grind. This is my family grind.
Y'all be easy. I'm gone.